Hey guys, this is Heretic, and in this video I'm going to go over our Fortress Wars from today, July 31st, 2025. It is Season 17, Battle number 1. As we have a goal of getting Gods of War this season, we came prepared, although not as many people on as I would have liked. Something that we still struggle with and we're still working on, but it is a good event. It's my second most favorite event. I would put Elite Wars a little bit ahead of it. But it's a great event. It has good rewards, a lot of merit included. You don't have to spend too much if you play the right way. And that's what I'm going to show you I kind of do here, although some people may disagree. But if you've ever seen me in the way that I play War and Order, the way I would prefer to play, and once you play that way for a while, that's all you want to do, is I would speed everywhere and just speed throughout the whole event, all the way through. And so this time I don't really do that. You'll see me sitting out more where I know we've got it. You'll see me just protecting towers more where I know we've got it. Waiting more towards the end. I speed some, of course, I speed some. I get into fights where I can. Our big competition in this event is ATR, who's been our competition since the beginning, since the realm began. So I always have to keep my eye on them and what they're doing. And our positioning here is pretty good. It'd be hard to be any better than that. Although I think in this event, our opponents aren't quite matched up with our power. Say it that way. But it's still fun. We do kind of go crazy at the beginning, as usual. And I don't really think that that's a terrible thing. Although, uh, the one thing that I would say that it does hurt is you need to be able to get the people who do not spend at all, you need to get them points in the beginning. Later on, the spenders can just speed everywhere and do whatever they want and get all the points that they need. And then at the end, they'll be fine. But in the beginning, I prefer for the non-spenders to get as many points as they possibly can so that they can get merit, so they can, buff up their castle, and more importantly, so that they have some speed ups for the very end, because you can use the points that you get from the event on speed ups, and those last 5 minutes, last 10 5 to 10 minutes is where the battle is won or lost. And so we've kind of run the whole event to the last 10 minutes and ended up getting second or third place. So it has happened to us before. We need to get better. I'm going to send a mail out. You see in the beginning, people not really following the lead, as some people speeding in. It's not a good thing. It's kind of just bad etiquette for playing here. But we do well, doing well. We're taking. People are fighting now. So one thing, once it opens up to other alliances, what is good, what I've seen, and it's actually really good, is if you have spenders with you, let them go crazy. Let them go and attack and put pressure on the opposing alliances. It's the same thing that we do in Elite Wars. Same exact thing. Make them heal, make them panic, make them react. Keep them from coming up with a good strategy for beating you by just putting a lot of pressure on them. And so we do that here. Smoke, again, Smoke Evil, Epmac, super strong, super, they spend on the event. They always have plenty of speed ups, plenty of heals. They're all good to go. You don't have to worry about them. They're going to be fine at the end of the event. They're not going to run out. So they'll go crazy. And I've seen it in other one. I've played with Heretic Will. exactly the same thing. Myself, same thing. A lot of times I'll just go crazy, especially if it was down to just me. One of the great things that I love about this alliance is that I'm not the big dog. It's not all dependent on whether or not, if I have to miss an event, depending on the event, we're probably going to win it anyway, to be honest. Smoke Evil is so strong, and Ed Mac is right there with him too. He's getting close, at least. So if you put those two together, you have a great commander like Sieger, and it just makes everything else a lot easier. So this event, again, the best strategy that you can have is you can take, as we're looking at the map now, you take the D0, you take the four corners, the D6, the D4, the D2. You take those and you own those, and don't worry about the center that much. If you take those four castles and you hold them for the event, no one's going to get to the center. No one's going to get to those middle Ds, the one, the three, the five, and the seven. No one can get to those. You can just put, one troop on those and just completely fill up, max load those four corner castles, and then put one on everybody else, even in the center. Just put one castle there, and that way you don't get stretched too thin. And then just hold those throughout the event. If you want, we could have just won it that way. We were thinking, at least I was thinking here, is ATR is pretty strong, honestly. So any kind of buffer that we can have with them, it makes it easier at the end. So if they won't be able to surprise us in the last 5 minutes if we're able to push them out a little bit. And so you'll see us begin. We're just going to take around the center castle. We're going to take all the Ds. And again, we have the luxury of having Smoke Evil going crazy. And, we have several spenders, several strong castles. We'll have 340s pretty soon, and we're 1745. So we're doing pretty well on that end. So, being able to take that center all the way around and make everybody else kind of, play our game. And then, just create a little bit of a buffer where you think you'll need it. Although we kind of spend a lot of time on, I think it's HYD, because they start attacking some of our inner castles, which is fine. I mean, that's just the way the game's played. But we we took offense, and we actually pushed them back to their main castle, and then let them pull out a little bit, and then did the same to them again. But here we go. We have the full circle around the center, and now we will. Give me a minute. I'm just taking a look at some of the battles that have happened so far. Because again, I'm not trying to spend all of my gems. I'm trying to conserve as much as I can, especially because Elite Wars is coming up. We have two on Sunday. So I do plan on recording those and maybe doing something special as far as a video on that. Maybe an ad or something else there. But here we are. We're going to start building our buffer, pushing back ATR especially. The other alliance here, TVG, is pretty strong as well. And so we just want to make sure we have a little bit of buffer for those two. The others we played with them a lot. The others. FCK, we've played with a lot since the very beginning. We're okay there. They could have made a push. I did kind of watch them out of the corner of my eye. That castle in the upper corner, I did watch that a little bit because, who knows? It's D4. I watched that a little bit because I was thinking maybe they'll make a push also towards the end. But it really wasn't. This Fortress Wars was never really in question from the very beginning. We did our homework ahead of time. We kind of knew who everybody was and what they could bring to the table. So we already had a little bit of a strategy going in, so we were okay here. And now, you know what? I'm gonna let this music play a little bit louder and let you watch. I put a two times speed on this, and I have you can watch the map as well as we go through to just see how things shaped up throughout the match. Anyway, with that, take care.
Play, it's another silent day. Footsteps echo while the world fades away. I'm building empires in a digital land, but Julia says you need a band. She said, no rhythm, no soul. This ain't a game, it's rock and roll. Guess I need a little more bass in my head. Crank it up just like she said. I need more music in my videos. Crash the cymbals and a killer solo. It's that rage and drums that pound. Turn it up, shake the battleground. Julia said, and she's probably right. So now we're scoring every fight. No more silence, no more dread. Just like Julia said. Montage rolling, but it's missing the spark. Gotta light it up with some heavy guitar. Every click, every win, every fall deserves a soundtrack to rule them all. She said, give them thunder, give them fire. Soundtrack their lives, take it higher. Alright Julia, I got the flavor. Let's love some faces just like you said. I need more music in my videos. Drop the beat like a sonic hero. Volume max, divide the live. Power chords till the pixels thrive. Julia said, and now I see music's the soul of strategy. Plug it in, no turning red. Yeah, just like Julia say. No more quiet scenes or lazy fades. Every moment's getting an upgrade. If it moves, if it breathes, if it breaks or bleeds, it's getting scored with electric dreams. Julia said, and she don't play, so I brought it in the band today. Drumsticks fly, amps go high. Every single note it's gonna shine. I need more music in my videos. Traction symbols and the killer. Some castle walls to cyber streets. Now my clips have killer beats. Julia said that she nailed the line. Now the vibe's 199. So press the chord and bang your head. Just like Julia said. Yeah. Just like Julia said.
If you're lost and you're feeling low, all stressed out with no place to go, you need something to ease your troubled mind. Social media and sleepless nights, final call for the deadline flight. All you want is to leave it all behind. Now there is a simple remedy to stay fit for all eternity. Spoonful, spoonful, just a spoonful a day. Spoonful, spoonful, the doctor says it's okay. Spoonful, spoonful, just a spoonful a day. Spoonful, spoonful, the doctor says it's okay. And you don't have to watch your weight. Load up your portion control plate. Just a spoonful burns the fat away. It's fantastic and it's for free. And as long as you agree to be the product, you'll never have to pay. 'cause there is a simple remedy. Just stay fit for all eternity. Spoonful, spoonful, just a spoonful a day. Spoonful, spoonful, the doctor says it's okay. Spoonful, spoonful, just a spoonful a day. Spoonful, spoonful, the doctor says it's okay. It's okay. Panacea, a cure for everything. Panacea, whatever problem life may bring, can be dissolved in a spoonful, spoonful, just a spoonful a day. Spoonful, spoonful, the doctor says it's okay. Spoonful, spoonful, just a spoonful a day. Spoonful, spoonful, the doctor says it's okay. Just a simple spoonful, just a spoonful.
Sitting on the stone at the edge of my grave, sending my love your way, my babe. I'm selling my soul to keep it satisfied, waiting on the corner for you one last time. I say it again if you cross my line.
tell me, am I out of my mind? I just want you to tell me.